There is a battle over the books at your child's school or public library playing out at the state capitol. Critics say this bill, among others, could violate the First Amendment. But some parents say there are some materials in the library they don't want their kids to see. WRTV's Nikki DeMentri speaks with two groups on both sides of the issue.
It's a polarizing issue surrounding certain books or materials found in schools and libraries, and it's one reflected in education legislation this session, particularly in Senate Bill 17.
So we move on to Senate Bill 17.
This bill would allow prosecution for materials considered harmful, meaning violent, pornographic, or including obscenities found in public libraries and K-12 schools.
It just removes the word education as a defense.
That's the bill's author, Republican Senator James Toms, during an education committee hearing last week. They heard more than 3 hours of testimony. Purple for Parents Indiana chapter president Rhonda Miller says her group worked alongside Toms. The group's main concern is over what they say is pornographic content, sexual acts, for instance, found in some books available to minors.
When you hook a child on pornography, it damages their brain, for one thing, and it creates a problem for them for the rest of their life. And the books that we're talking about are extremely pornographic.
Miller believes the material in question creates lasting issues for children.
That's our concern, is if we don't protect our children now, then we're going to have generations of pornography abusers.
Vanessa Martin is a librarian in Greensburg. She says there are already rules in place for parents to object to materials or books on the shelves. She sits on the advocacy board for the Indiana Library Federation.
It's a criminal prosecution. It's not a civil lawsuit, which seems pretty extreme, when we already have processes in place for people to request a reconsideration of these materials.
Martin believes this bill only creates fear, overextends censorship, and hinders the growing diversity in communities.
The big thing is that we want to get out that we're willing to talk about these materials that people are objecting to in hopes that they will see that we're trying to serve everyone.
At the State House, Nikki DeMentri, WRTV.
The Senate Education Committee is scheduled to vote on Senate Bill 17 tomorrow. It would have to pass the full Senate no later than next Monday to remain alive this session.